Here we're looking at near misses, fortunately, where pedestrians aren't caught by any passing vehicles. In the first real life clip, we have these two pedestrians who are about to cross over the crosswalk. Let's just run it to a point. There we go. So notice they had already stepped onto the crosswalk and only then looked out for any vehicles. Fortunately, the camera had stopped, so the camera wasn't a threat to them. But now they just proceed further, assuming that it's safe to go, and notice what happens next. So they fortunately were missed by another vehicle coming down the left side. They hadn't checked to see if there are any approaching vehicles. They just assumed that it was safe to go, but they were also blocked insofar as their visibility is concerned, because their path was on the other side of the camera, and so they wouldn't have been able to clearly see any vehicles coming down this side, so they should have acted more cautiously, and vice versa. The motorist wouldn't clearly have had them in line of sight because they were on the other side of the camera's vehicle. In the next real life clip, we've got a line of vehicles over here, which really hinders the visibility of the pedestrians being able to see this vehicle coming along, and vice versa. The driver there doesn't have clear line of sight of these pedestrians wanting to cross. Additionally, we find that this driver is actually approaching the crosswalk at too high a speed. Fortunately, nobody hurt there. If you are a motorist and you see that there is a crosswalk and there are other vehicles that had stopped at the crosswalk, then you need to be extra cautious and slow down, because they very likely had stopped as a result of pedestrians that they could have seen. This third real life clip, we've got these two pedestrians crossing over, and also once again, they wouldn't have clear line of sight of any vehicles coming down the left side on the far side of the camera's vehicle, and the driver coming down the left side wouldn't have been able to see them that clearly. So that is the one thing. Secondly, we see that they actually start running across the crosswalk, and that's a second mistake, because now the motorist isn't expecting any pedestrians to be crossing at a speed higher than what is just walking. Fortunately, they got away safe as well. Please like, subscribe, and get notified.